Hello again, everyone. Edwin Learnard back once again. In this YouTube astrological segment, I'm going to be dissertating and talking about the Mars in Leo 2015 transit part 3, and I'm going to be talking about its possible impact on the zodiac signs Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces. And yes, it does apply to the Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Well, let me get started. For the first sign, Libra, I'm talking about, it's possible that friends and acquaintances might see you as maybe a little bit more bombastic, a little bit more showy. You may feel compelled to stand out in groups, perhaps during this period. At the same token, it's possible that situations with friends, acquaintances might be a little bit more contentious than usual during this period. It could also show a lot of energy, perhaps expended in matters connected with your goals and aspirations at this point in time. And it could indicate maybe you may, in some isolated cases, maybe some notoriety or some accolades or recognition may be received for maybe some kind of group involvement or humanitarian type things, or something even connected with innovation, perhaps. So for the next sign, Scorpio, well, the 10th house is what's emphasized during this period for Scorpio. So this could be a time where Scorpio may have a tendency maybe to try to showcase their abilities and strut their stuff, so to speak, at work. And a lot of energy, aggressive, assertive energy, may be used in career matters, and maybe perhaps also in as far as their public image goes. And as far as the public image may go, this could be a time where there might be a need to stand out, perhaps in grand style, and it could even be just a simple thing such as appearance and appearing more flamboyant, or dressing in more flashy, I guess you could say, outfits or clothes than usual during this time. And on the negative side, there might be the situations perhaps with authority figures, even perhaps a dominant parent or supervisor, might be a little bit more acrimonious during this time than ordinarily. Now, for the next sign, for Sagittarius, the 9th house is what's emphasized during this period, and this could indicate a lot of energy, aggressive energy may be put in to perhaps becoming more learned as far as higher education goes. It might be a time where this person embarks on something as far as a new subject or course of study in post-high school studies. It could indicate perhaps a need maybe to stand out during this time, or maybe in some area may receive in some isolated cases, some awards or some recognition connected with higher education, perhaps. This could be a period where a lot of energy may be used in perhaps maybe long distance traveling. This situation, perhaps with in-laws, may be a little bit more contentious or combative in this period, and it's important to avoid I'm right and you're wrong kind of attitude or outlook on this, because being in the sign of Leo, Leo is the sign, is a sign that kind of likes to see things, well, that I'm constantly right and you're not, so it's important to keep that in mind during this period. As far as the next sign, for Capricorn, well, the 8th house is what's emphasized during this period. And it's possible that for Capricorn there might be a transformation made in a grandiose Leo type fashion in their lives, perhaps. And it's important to perhaps to avoid a potential maybe domineering or overly controlling maybe attitude regarding others' resources in this period. It's possible because you have Mars and Leo, and of course you know the 8th house is connected with others' resources. Now, if unattached, it might be a time where where Capricorn might seek out a sexual partner, perhaps if they don't have one at this time, and it could show that the sexual nature might be escalated, perhaps strongly during this period for Capricorn, and in that grand Leo style, and it might be where they might give themselves maybe magnanimously to a potential other, as far as a sexual partner may go during this period. So for the next sign, for Aquarius, well, the 7th house is what's emphasized during this period for Aquarius, and it could indicate that maybe as far as partnerships go, whether it's business or it could be a business partnership or significant other, it could indicate that in relationships in general might be a little bit more contentious during this period. There might be a little bit more quarreling than usual at this time. If the person is involved in say in some kind of legal dispute or a court case, it could be a period where this person puts a lot of energy into these matters, and could also it could be something where the results might have something dramatic connected with them during this period, and there might be a lot of confidence and self-assurance in going after these open adversaries in court if this person is involved in one. Now, in a court case, now if the person is unattached, this person might show a lot of more aggression and being more assertive as far as going after a potential significant other. Now, for Pisces, during this period, the 6th house is what's emphasized. So this could indicate there might be some more, might be combative situations at work, and be wary of possible work-related injuries during this period, and more so than usual. It could indicate that this person, if this person is a supervisor, avoid being overly maybe bombastic attitude or domineering matters connected with employees. It could be a time where this person may put a lot of energy, that Leo energy, into perhaps showcasing their abilities at work, and maybe want to show off to as far as maybe supervisor and try to enhance their chances of getting a promotion. This could be a period where this person may expend a lot of energy more into their daily routine, into matters connected with health and service, and that Leo extravagance is possible there. So just be careful about maybe overdoing it as far as spending money in matters pertaining to health and fitness and diet. So anyway, people, that'll conclude this YouTube astrological segment for the Mars and Leo transit for 2015 Part 3. And stay tuned next time, where I'll be dissertating and talking about my, actually I'll be continuing my series on the signs of the house cusps. So anyway, people, two things I want to get with you on before I head out. Firstly, the stars may impel but do not compel. And secondly, never isolate any single astrological element, aspect, planetary placement, position, configuration, influence, or what have you, and make an analysis of a person, astrologically speaking, based on this alone, because astrologically speaking, the person is the sum of all their components in their natal chart, and not just one. Until next time, people, stay well.